Hey y'all, what's good, beautiful people? It's your girl Tay, and I'm here yet again with another update video. So definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, plus push your post notification bell button so that way anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. So jumping right into it, you guys, there's a lot of information that I wanted to tell you, and unfortunately, I can't give you everything in one video. But I am going to give you as much as I possibly can in this video, so listen up. So the first thing I want to talk about is the fact that now we are currently up to 21 states that have decided to drop the federal boosted unemployment benefits. That is that $300 boost that is supplementing your current unemployment benefit checks, okay? So we've got 21 states. Those 21 states are: we have Missouri, Iowa, Mississippi, and Alaska that all plan to drop the benefits on June 12th. Okay, we have Indiana, Alabama, West Virginia, Idaho, North Dakota, and Wyoming, which are all planning to drop those benefits on June 19th. June 19th. What was that? June 19th. I said it again. June 19th. Then we have Texas, Ohio, Georgia, Utah, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and South Dakota will end those benefits on June the 26th. Then we have Montana, whose Governor Greg Gianforte said he would withdraw from the state program by June 27th. He is also claiming that there is a labor shortage out there. Montana will instead offer a one-time $1,200 bonus for returning to work. So you get a $1,200 incentive. Oklahoma is also offering a $1,200 incentive for going back to work. It doesn't give the specific details here, but I'm assuming that most likely you would have to stay at that place of employment for somewhere between 30 to 90 days, okay? South Carolina, Governor Henry McMaster said his state would end the federal benefits at the end of June. Governor Bill Lee, it doesn't say what state he is from, but he announced, if you guys know who that is, Governor Bill Lee announced that he will be ending the unemployment boost July 3rd. Arizona's governor said that they will stop paying those benefits by July 10th, but the state will offer a $2,000 return to work bonus. Again, I'm pretty sure you're going to have to stay working at that place of employment for 30 to 60 days, okay? 30 to 90 days, I'll say. So yeah, that's current in terms of unemployment boosted benefits. Now, something I did find that was significant that I wanted to put out there for you guys. It says the USCIS announces open application period for Citizenship and Integration Grant Program, okay? Says the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services is accepting applications for 2 funding opportunities under the Citizenship and Integration Grant Program. The grant opportunities will provide up to $10 million in grants for citizenship preparation programs in communities across the country. Okay, says these competitive grant opportunities are open to organizations that prepare lawful permanent residents for naturalization and promote civic integration through increased knowledge of English, U.S. history, and civics. The USCIS receive support from Congress through the appropriations to make these funding opportunities available to communities. Okay, and then we have some conversation here from somebody who says it is critical that we provide immigrants pursuing citizenship and the organizations who help support those efforts with the tools to be successful. This is coming from the Secretary Alejandro, I cannot pronounce his last name, Mayorkas. The Citizenship and Integration Grant Program helps those preparing to become U.S. citizens to successfully integrate into American society. It says this administration recognizes that naturalization is an important milestone in the civic integration of immigrants, and we will continue to provide support for individuals hoping to establish new citizenship in our country. Now, I'm trying to see if there's any information as to how you can seek out this program. They are also expecting to expand on this program. Now, it does say here that applications are due by July 16th, 2021. It says the USCIS expects to award 33 organizations up to $250,000 each for 2 years through this opportunity, okay? I'm not seeing anything in terms of where you can expect to find this application, but I am going to say, because this is usually what I do. Oh, nope. Here it is right here. It says to apply for these funding opportunities, visit www.grants.gov. Again, that's www.grants.gov. It says the USCIS encourages applicants to visit the website before the application deadline to obtain registration information needed to complete the application process. If you need any additional information on the Citizenship and Integration Grant Program for fiscal year 2021, then you can check out this website, which is www.uscis.gov/grant. Excuse me, y'all. Again, that is www.uscis.gov/grants, or email the USCIS Office of Citizenship at citizenshipgrantprogram@uscis.dhs.gov. Now, as always, you guys know I'm going to leave all of these websites, because there's quite a few in here, in the description box below. So if you have any relatives or you yourself are in need of any of these programs, you need assistance, definitely check out all of these websites and see what additional benefits are available for you. Okay. Moving on from that, this is something that I found, and since a lot of you guys have been asking questions about housing, we have got another state that will be offering up to 25,000 grants to renters. Now, this is separate from the other program that I was telling you guys about. This is completely separate. I believe that was for housing vouchers. I'm not exactly sure. You know what? Let me hold off on that really quick. Let me just double check before I speak on something. But I think that was for housing vouchers. I'm not exactly sure what that may have been about. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Yeah, that was $25,000 housing assistance, down payment assistance. I just want to make sure I'm not repeating the same information over and over again. So this is not down payment assistance. This is actual funding that you can get for back rent. Okay, so this is in one state. It says the state Chicago, Illinois. Chicago, the state is offering grants of up to $25,000 for Illinoisans who need help with rent. Up to 15 months of rental assistance will be offered, and the grants will not need to be repaid. It says the program is open to renters who have lost income due to the pandemic and are at risk of losing their home. Landlords have to start the application process first. Let me say that again. There's some more information on this on the website, and I'm going to give you the website for this as well. But from this source, landlords must start the application process, and then the tenants can file for the program. Applications are open now and can be filled out online. The deadline to apply is June 7th. To be eligible, a person must be a tenant in Illinois, have lost income or seen what? That doesn't make sense. Or seen increased due to the pandemic. I don't know what they mean. Be behind in rent and have a household income under 80% of the area median income. A person's immigration status does not matter. Priority will be given to households with the incomes of less than 50% of the area median income, and households where one or more person has been unemployed for at least 90 days. If a household is approved for the grants, the money will be sent directly to their landlord or housing provider. The money can be used to cover up to 12 months of back rent going back to June 2020, as well as additional 3 months of rent for the future. Okay. So this source didn't give me any information as far as where you can apply, but what I did is I actually plugged in the $25,000 rental assistance program for Illinois in my search engine on the internet, and I found this information, which I am going to give you right now, as well as the website, which the website I have here is www.ihda.org, but I'm going to put that in the description box below. Okay, so 2021 Illinois rental payment program. Says it's designated, designed to help support households in Illinois that are unable to pay rent due to the pandemic. The application site is now open. Housing providers, landlords may initiate a joint application. So it will be a joint application. Basically means that the landlord has to initiate it, and then you will have to complete it. Okay. The application started this week on Monday, which is May the 17th. And then it says tenants will have until Monday, June 14th to complete their portion of the landlord-initiated application. However, it says tenants may initiate their own application starting Wednesday, June the 9th through Monday, June the 28th. And then landlords will have until Tuesday, July 6th to complete their portion of the tenant-initiated application. So there's two ways that you can apply. Either the landlord starts first or the tenant starts first. But either way, there is a deadline. And I'm going to leave this specific website that I'm on right now so that way you guys can access this information. And there are also links on here where we'll take you to the application page. Okay, so you can share this information with your landlord and you fall in this category. $25,000 worth of back rent I think would be sufficient for anybody. Again, this is in the state of Illinois. Okay, this is not for every state. This is just for Illinois. Okay, and then it gives websites here to apply. Please visit the application site, which is also on this website. Okay. If you need help with the application, find a housing stability service, which is the HSS, and there's a link that you can click that will take you to that site so that you can get help. Need to find ILRPP income limits, then you can click the link for that. It will let you know if you fall within the income range, which makes you eligible or ineligible for this type of assistance, okay? You may find more program information below, including how to apply. So I'm just going to leave the website for this in the description box. So you guys check it out, okay? Definitely make sure that you check it out for both the immigration assistance as well as the housing assistance of up to $25,000, okay? I want you guys to get all of this because I know a lot of you guys have been talking about it. I wish that they were doing more programs like this in other states. I do know that there's rental assistance available in pretty much all of the states because there's a lot of funding that went out to that. I think it was like 40 billion or million or something like that that have been sent out to the different states. It's supposed to be for rental assistance. You guys just have to go online, 211, call if you can, and the information should come up, okay? Outside of that, one interesting thing that I did want to talk about, not really resources, but there is a YouTuber. His name is Kevin. The name of his show is called Meet Kevin, and he is actually running for governor in California. Now, this is specifically for Californians. I think that you guys should be aware of this information because we need to know the possibility of who's going to be running our state, okay? Currently, right now, we have Gavin Newsom, and I think that he's working hard to keep his position. He was recently recalled. There was a lot of people that pretty much came out and said that they didn't appreciate or didn't like the way that he handle things as it pertained to the pandemic. They think that he was a hypocrite. He was seen at I think a restaurant sitting down and eating with no mask after putting out state mandates that you couldn't go out and sit down and eat at a restaurant. There was things like that, and then just a whole bunch of other hoopla. Okay, he made a mistake, and I get that. It was a little bit hypocritical, and I get that. However, considering the other options for governor, I honestly would prefer to keep him in office. Now, that doesn't mean that I have anything against Meet Kevin. Honestly, it's kind of close for me. It would be between our current governor and Kevin because I can appreciate a lot of the point of views in which Kevin speaks about in his videos, and I actually agree with some of the things, but at the same time, you just never really know how a person is going to be in a position until they get into that position. And I think that's with anything, not just politics. I think you never know how a doctor is going to, how good or how bad a doctor is going to be until he actually starts working in his practice. You know what I mean? So I feel the same way about politicians. They campaign with all these promises and they say all this really good stuff, but then when they get in office, then I feel like they succumb to the temptations and they worry more so about appeasing the most dominant side and instead of doing what the job actually details. And the job in most cases, like being a doctor, you don't want a doctor that's going to be so concerned about what his colleagues are talking about and let that affect his ability to perform on the job because he has people's lives in his hands, right? You want him to be more so concerned about why he took the job in the first place. You're supposed to be saving lives, not making sure that your colleagues and the CEOs and all these other people are stuffing their pockets with cash, okay? Giving out medications that don't necessarily need to be given out, because again, that's going to help on the cash front. I'm just saying. But again, I have nothing against me, Kevin. I actually, like I said, I started watching his channel about a year ago, before he blew up to where he is now. I can appreciate all of the hard work and everything that he has put into, and I actually look forward to seeing how this plays out in the future. But I just wanted to let you guys know, for those of you who may not follow the news and who may not be aware, you might want to check him out. Again, the name of his channel is Meet Kevin, and he is running for governor. Now, there's still some things that needs to happen before they actually completely recall our governor. I think they were saying that, I want to say between 30 to 50% of the people who originally said that they wanted to recall our current governor is now changing their mind. So if they don't have the numbers where they need them to be by the deadline, then I don't think that there's going to be a recall. I believe, don't quote me on this, I'm just going based off of things that I may have seen and read, but I could have misread it, okay? But it is what it is. I just wanted to let you guys know that. All right. Outside of that, let me see if there was anything else that I wanted to share with you guys before I let you go. I think that's pretty much it for this video, you guys. I do have a lot more information that I want to share with you, but I don't want to overload you with too much. I think of giving you stuff that's sufficient for right now. I hope this information was in some way helpful or useful to you guys. You know I absolutely love providing you guys with this information. I'm 100% committed to this channel. But on that note, I'm going to say, remember to live, love, and elevate. And I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Peace, y'all.